So Mississippi State's pass defense has given up 29 touchdowns, and they're last in the league.
They have a pass defense?
Well, that's true. And the teams that are ranked 12th and 13th combined have given up 29 passing touchdowns.
Sandwich.
That
Sandwich.
is
It's horrid.
Ole Miss may what are you putting it? 6 passing touchdowns? 7?
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, we got to see who's healthy and ready to go. But would State be better off just putting linebackers in the secondary? Would Ole Miss be better off just putting like defensive linemen or secondary guys at linebacker?
That's a good point. So
I'm thinking Jay can throw a left-handed touchdown this game.
Oh, I think
Maybe around the
Jason
back.
Pellerin can throw 3 touchdown passes this game.
Pellerin can around the back touchdown for 40 yards. Anything.
That could be some kind of new cool play.
I saw there was a high school guy.
If I'm Freeze, I throw the ball at the punter every punt.
How many trick plays, or how many? I guess they are trick plays. How many reverse options will you see in this game where you see, Patterson take off down the sideline, you got a wide receiver, Pack, Stringfellow, one of them just slinging it out there, and Patterson's open. I think he's
true.
Gonna do
A
that
wide
multiple
receiver.
times. He's done it multiple times.
I would think a wide receiver will throw a touchdown pass.
This guy named A.J. Brown, he's in the major league, but he can.
He's
throw
got
the
an
ball.
MLB arm.
I can see him doing it 2 or 3 times. I definitely see a fake punt.
2 or 3.
Why not? It's worked for him in the past.
Oh man.
Not really. Thought the Treadwell pass was
That
not a good option.
wasn't.
Okay.
They're gonna get cute, and they're still gonna. Why wouldn't you get cute when
Well, I mean, is State going to line up offensive linemen and run for 100 yards when the Ole Miss linebacking core?
That's another way to look at it. As far as running the football with
See,
Fitz
like
and
Jam-
Williams.
see if
Well,
Jamal-
Fitz is gonna have. 100
See if Jamal
points.
Claiborne would like to run for 150 yards on Saturday.
Oh man.
My real question is, how many touchdowns could Big League have if he wanted? If he ran a streak right down the seams, throw it down to him, he's gonna catch it over this.
It's an offensive lineman.
Yeah, I know. Put him out tight end.
Big Liggins. Jeremy Liggins.
He's a stud.
Has he played this year?
Yeah.
Or more than like a 10 plays? I
don't
haven't
think so.
seen him.
But,
I've always been curious as to why Ole Miss fans are so enamored with him.
God, they are.
because right now he's number 3 on the depth chart.
I think it
at
was
quarterback?
his recruitment.
Yeah.
He makes the LSU announcement on the square in Oxford, and from there ends up at Ole Miss, and I think that's why they've been enamored with him ever since.
Is he or is he not the number 3 quarterback on the depth chart?
Yeah, I guess
If it
maybe
got
he
to
will
that
be.
point, it probably would, I guess.
Have to be. He's the only one with the experience, right? Oh, I'm sorry. According to Freeze, we got Ingram, Pack. We got all the wide receivers to get back there. They can sling. Anybody can sling dimes against Mississippi State secondary.
I think you're right on that. We'll go to the C Spire iPhone 7 caller line 601-707-3750. Gator Man, what's up?
Hey, first of all, I'd like to send out my thoughts and prayers to a guy that I went to high school with that is our age better that had a massive heart attack Saturday, and Tommy Doty, to his little kids. He's got little kids like we do, and he was taken from us suddenly. My thoughts and prayers go out to his kids and his wife.
Yeah.
But we are going dancing all around the guy that you and I know that would wreck Texas if you put him in either the Texas job or the Texas A&M job, the Pirate.
Yeah, we talked about him earlier.
Hey, and Saturday, guess who did not score a passing touchdown? That's LSU, and they are still doing the mannequin challenge after that fourth down stand on the goal line.
Thanks for the call. Mike Leach,
Oh, he'd be a boss.
back to Texas Tech.
Throw him out there. Hey, put him in Texas when they whiff on Herman.
He'd win. Can you imagine? He's never had as Bartu says, he's never really had talent at Texas Tech and Washington State, yet he's won.
That'd be interesting to see Mike Leach go back to Texas Tech after the whole.
Or better yet,
Scandal.
go to Texas.
That's what I want to see.
Wow.
He'd be pretty good.
Oh, Leach can win and win big.
Yeah.
He's won at Texas Tech and Washington State.
Was he seriously considered when Ole Miss hired Hugh Freeze? Or was that
I
just
don't
was that
think
just like a fan base hoping?
I think that was a fan base hoping. I don't think he was seriously considered. Maybe.
If
Who knows
Wazoo,
where the plane went, and they went down to Key West and met him, and was that?
Haiti.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was- Freeze took that job before Leach took Washington State.
Right.
Okay.
I think the 2011 season was the year that Leach sat out a year.
Yeah, we had him on the show a couple of times. He would keep me on the phone for 25 minutes when I'd call him off the air to book the interview and talk to me about everything under the sun. He's really like that. You know, they're 7-1 in league play, and if they beat Washington this weekend, they go to the Pac-12 championship game.
I hope you're not putting it past Leach to win that ball game.
No, I'm not.
They can win that ball game, and I'm looking at it right now. Prior to last week's game against Colorado, they're 6 points away from being undefeated. They lost the first 2 games by 3 points, and then they went on, and then they won out.
His biggest flaw is he lost to an FCS team 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Eastern Washington wasn't bad.
It's an FCS team.
Who did he lose to this year?
Eastern Washington.
And Boise?
And
or
Boise.
who?
Yeah,
Okay.
Boise.
And they lost Colorado this past
Boise's the
weekend.
same thing, right?
Yeah.
FCS,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No.
No.
Oh, they're
Division.
G5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a top 25 team.
Well, not really. I mean, not with who they play. I mean, that's smoke and mirrors. I mean, I give them credit for winning out there. Thank you. I give them credit for winning out there, and they're committed and they love it. But, you know,
Imagine. Did you see the guy?
I don't know. Well, then should we put, what's his name? Brian what? Harsin? Should we put Brian Harsin on this?
Negative.
He's been able to continue the winning at Boise
Right.
State. It's not easy to win anywhere.
They've won with like 3 or 4 different coaches.
Yeah. And so if Chris Peterson did a great job, and by the way, they weren't as good right when Peterson left.
No.
They had kind of dipped a little bit. Harsin goes out there. Harsin's in the top 25. Should Harsin be considered, not big, I'm talking about if some of them open up like Oklahoma
What
State,
about Houston? When
Hugh-
Herman leaves.
you know,
Houston's, yeah, I guess. it's stepped up.
Arkansas, if Bielema left, Oklahoma
Who's
State.
credited with starting the Boise stuff? Dan Hawkins or Houston Nutt?
Houston was there 1 year and I think went 5-6.
Okay, so it's Hawkins.
It's Hawkins, I'm pretty sure. And he couldn't make it at Colorado. Oh, what about Mike McIntyre at Colorado?
McIntyre deserves a pretty good gig.
We have Mike McIntyre and Brian Harsin. Those are 2 more that could be in the mix for some jobs. People are listening going, who are those people? Mike McIntyre coaches at Colorado. Brian Harsin at Boise State.
You'll know him soon.
Bielema to Florida State would be pretty amazing. Bielema to Texas would be pretty strong. LSU should walk on hot coals to get him if they can't get Jimbo. But all it takes is another big or even really good, like Arkansas, Power 5 job to open up, and then what do we have? Boom. Domino effect.
The Washington State.
Texas, by the time our afternoon shows are on, do you expect Charlie Strong? What are they going to do? Are they going to wait? They're going to say he's our coach.
Wow. Wait.
Somebody from AggieWhatever.com said, you know they'll beat TCU's brains out just because of sometimes players do that, blah, blah, blah.
They couldn't play for him against like you knew going into Kansas, you lose that game, he's gone. So
And they hadn't lost to Kansas since 1938.
Yeah. Something around that. Can't, look,
That was during the
you
Depression.
can't lose to Kansas.
FDR. I mean, that was a long time ago, man. I just started radio.
I thought Big 12 basketball play started early when I saw the Texas-Kansas score.
And I watched it. I mean, when I'm telling you
Why?
Kansas, well, God, it was a close game. It was fun. I mean,
It was.
once it got to 21-18, I'm sitting there going, this isn't real, is it? Then it's 21-21 going into OT. And I'm still thinking, all right, Texas pulls it out, and they don't.
What if they lose to TCU this weekend? They're only favored by 2.5. He takes another L. He's gone.
Well,
I already think he's long. I already think he's long gone
he may be gone by
today.
this afternoon.
Can
We'll
he-
see what checks out.
True Hill, baby. Coming with the W.
The Out of Bounds Show is brought to you by Logan Farms, Honey Glazed Hams, and Market Cafe. It's a great gift for clients and family and employees. You can go to jackson.loganfarms.com and check out their selection of gourmet meats to give away, and you get volume price discount at 15 or more items on selected products. Logan Farms, Honey Glazed Hams, Market Cafe, Northside Drive, Maywood Mart. Of course, they're open for lunch, too. Blue plates, awesome sandwiches. Call 601-366-4267. We'll